This is from the New York Post, okay? I know this is sort of silly, but it's sort of weird. But this is from the New York Post, and we all know this is not this is real, okay? You know it, I know it, everyone knows it. And I do want to talk about this. And the reason why we're talking about this right now is because of I wonder if this sounds like it's natural. This is a natural occurring phenomenon right over here. Teens' breasts grew to triple G cup size following COVID vaccination. Concerns not adequately addressed. So, I'm wondering right now, if we can actually formulaically and scientifically dial down which part of the vaccine does this so we can give it to the girls. Okay? They're still trying to convince us to get the vax. That's true. That's true. Yo, I'm not taking that. All right? You whatever if you took it, it is what it is. Look, the thing is I scrolled down to make sure we can look at there are images. There are 2 images, okay? I believe what's it called again? It's censored, so it should be YouTube friendly. But it's just the areolas are censored. So so the actual mass of the boob is not censored. It's but the thing is we should be fine. But the thing is that if for whatever reason we are able to scientifically extrapolate the data on what the Pfizer has done, or Moderna, AstraZeneca, or the Johnson, whatever it is, all right, we need to extrapolate it without, giving what's it called again? The vaccination out, but giving a more natural way for you to get breast enhancements, okay? We're all good for breast enhancements right over here. Triple G. That's huge. That's massive. That's like bigger than Tifa from the original Final Fantasy. Right over here. A 19-year-old woman's breast stunningly grew from a B cup. Holy crap. Look, from a B cup to a triple G cup in 6 months. That's really fast. That will cause a lot of skin tearing and stretching, which is wild. Following her Pfizer COVID-19 vaccination in what researchers are calling a first-of-its-kind case. The unidentified healthy young woman reportedly started experiencing rapid growth 1 week after getting vaccinated in September 2022, and it worsened over her second dose. You mean it got better? I mean, it got bigger. All right? They got bigger. The patient believed that the vaccine caused her breast growth. However, her concerns were not adequately addressed by her primary care physicians, leading to mistrust in the healthcare system. Toronto-based researchers wrote last month in a plastic and reconstructive surgery global open journal. If scientists can actually pinpoint and how to use these Pfizer vaccinations for COVID-19 and give girls big breasts naturally without having to do surgery, it will instantly put the plastic surgery, at least for boobs, out of business overnight. It's gonna be freaking massive. Breath growth, true. You got the breath growth. All right, okay, here's the picture. Okay, so I believe this is her right now. The areolas are relatively censored. You won't be able to see anything. It is censored, so this is a news article. It should be fine for me to just glaze over on that's huge. Those are huge, big titties. Those are massive. All right, look, I love me a huge big titty woman. So yeah, I wonder if it's if you go get the Pfizer, you go get your COVID shot, you get big titties. That's crazy, man. That's what's a gigantomastia. I believe there's an actual terminology for that. So the study's author pointed to the so-called Pfizer boob drop phenomenon. Some women claim their breasts grew after getting the shot, but there's no evidence that that was the case. The researchers report that while lymph node swelling is a known side effect of the COVID-19 vaccination, changes to the structure or density of breast tissue are exceedingly rare, but does not mean impossible. Right? Does not mean impossible. It's better. Yeah, it's better than getting a boob job, right? So getting a boob job, it's anywhere between like $4,000 to $10,000 depending on where you go. It's really expensive. The thing is, you might get capsular contraction if you don't know what that is. So what it is there are numerous ways for you to get breast implants. The most common way right now is actually where the cup meets the rib cage. It's sort of like under the cup of the boob. So you do a little incision under there and you stick it in over or under the mammary glands. So once you do that, it will have a small scarring. A lot of people don't like the scar, so they do it through the nipple. And it's like about, like I said, $6,000 to $10,000 depending where you look. And it is a booming economy. Very, very, very expensive. And the thing is that it takes about it takes you about 2 weeks to fully recover. And it's not fully recover. It's like to recover from not feeling pain anymore. You have to take a lot of medicine. And the thing is that if you get capsular contraction, if you guys don't know what that is, it's called CC. How do I know this? Don't ask questions, okay? Basically, capsular contraction is basically where your breast tissue and your mammary glands, along with the you can easily use a gummy bear texture one, which is not high. It's not really that great according to what I heard. And if you actually use the regular silicone, right? So if you use that, what capsular contraction is if the boob job does not mend well with your body, and it hardens the boob. So whenever you hear that breast implants and you hear from TV or something like that, it's like, oh, the boobs are really, really hard. That's the reason why. It's because you have capsular contraction. There are 4 stages of capsular contraction. Okay, number 4 meaning it's extremely hard, and it's basically, it feels like you're touching a sort of like how would you say, like a sand ball, like a ball or a balloon filled with sand versus a balloon filled with like jello or gelatin. So that's the reason right now, where if they got the Pfizer boob job, which I'm gonna scroll back up again, this girl basically in 6 months went from a B cup to a triple G cup. And if this works, and like they can dissect it and pinpoint it and extract this information out, you can get boob jobs safely, right? You going this way. This will be like, Pfizer can make so much money going this route. Like I said, it'll put a lot of the plastic surgeons out of business, because most of the plastic surgeons, they make their money through boob jobs. Okay, of course there are some people who do like the mommy makeovers and the rhinoplasties, but the boob jobs gets the most, right? It's the most normalized one. So yeah, so I do know a lot about this. Okay, I know a lot about this. Okay, so this is her original, right? I believe the first time I started growing. This is the 5 months later, and now with a double D, now 6 months she has triple G's, right? The study author says there's only been one published case detailing distinctive breast changes after the Pfizer booster, and it was a noticeable lump. This woman did not have a lump. See, so it's natural, squeezy natural. The woman was found to have a very rare condition in which a benign lesion called a PASH, or PASH, causes extreme breast enlargement. Fewer than 20 cases have ever been documented. This case is the first to demonstrate a temporal association between PASH-associated gigantomastia and a vaccine, researchers wrote. So if that's the case, like I said, this is going to be huge. Like people would rather get a shot, have your boobs naturally just start tingling and get bigger that way than getting a surgery, right? Because you have to go under, you have to take a lot of medicine, it costs a lot of money. This probably costs a lot. Now, here's the thing though. If Pfizer can potentially market this, they will charge $1,000 per shot, maybe, right? The Post reached out to Pfizer for comment. The woman reported feeling a tingling in her breasticles before they grew. Doctors didn't notice hormonal changes in her blood work and prescribed her steroids and antibiotics to no avail. Her breast stopped growing after 6 months, and she underwent reduction surgery 5 months later, according to the case report. She lost a lot of blood during the procedure, which limited the amount of breast tissue surgeons could remove. She has double D breasts and may get another reduction. No, stop it. Double D is like a good size. Triple G is really, really big, okay? Double D is a really, really good size. Trust me, do not get it. Or just get the shot again. Just get the shot again. The Toronto study authors are calling for further research to see if there's a link between COVID-19 vaccine patch and rapid breast growth. Sorry. More than 13.6 billion COVID-19 doses have been administered worldwide since 2020. Man, that is the world's largest test, huh? World's largest basically experiment, which is crazy. A small proportion of those immunized were harmed by the shots, with medical professionals saying the benefit still outweighs the risk. I didn't take it. That's the reason why imagine if I took the Pfizer shot and all of a sudden my 2-inch PP became like 7 inches, like a regular person. I might consider it. All right? If, Pfizer, get your stuff together. If you can somehow pinpoint to make guys Pingus McDingus be bigger, I think it might be worth the investigation and scientific research. Okay, I think a lot of people will get it. Now here's the thing, I wonder if this will be like genetics, like where like once you have it, it passes down to your kid. It might, since it's through blood, or you may grow tits too.